Oliver, that was a pretty dull, uneventful game, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, absolutely. So I don't know how our games are going. The last home game against Liverpool was very similar. Our away game at Everton was more or less the same, with the decisive goal in the extra time. And today it's even topped both of these games. Yeah, but overall, so I'm so proud of the performance today, and not just not the result, but how we played, how many chances we created, and we have also big credit to Bournemouth. They were so ruthless today. Every chance was a goal, so they had 8 finishes overall and 3 goals. But the mentality of the team, the way we played, the problems we caused them. And I watched many games of Bournemouth this year. I think there haven't been many teams who caused them so many problems. And then even when we conceded this 3-2, so it looked like from nothing, all of a sudden you are back again and then coming back again. So really it's incredible what these players are doing.
What changed at half-time? Because Bournemouth were 2-0 up and probably looked slightly the better, but you put them on the back foot in the second half, so what did you alter?
Honestly, I don't think that they were that much better in the first half. So they scored with their first set play. And then they had one situation, so they had 4 shots at halftime, and we had 2 big chances, JP's header, and then straight before halftime, and we missed them. So at the end, we judge a game with goals, but when we go in details, I think it was an even game, even at halftime, but they were ruthless with their chances. And then we said, okay, we stick to our plan. We don't have to change a lot of things. So I think we did very well in 2/3 of the game of the pitch, but in the final third, where it counts and where it's important, we did not do really well. We showed the players one situation where we said, okay, when we enter the final third, we need to be more direct to the goal. When we come from the wing, we need more aggressive runs into the box, and everything else we just kept. And then we said, it's funny. So we said, even when we score in the 70th minute, our first goal, we are back in the game, and this happened. But on the other side, I have to think about myself, because before the game I said, and the last 3 games was 1-0, 0-0, 0-0, and I said I don't expect a 3-3. So you see that I don't really know what I'm talking about.
I think many would disagree with you saying you don't know what you're talking about, but it could have been, and maybe should have been 4-3 right at the very end.
Yes, and of course, when JP could have scored maybe 5 today, but on the other side, it shows also his confidence that he took the decisive penalty in extra time. A lot of pressure on him, and he scored a hat trick today, and he was so dangerous, and can't expect that he takes every single chance. So he scored 3 was great, was important for us, but also all the others, they brought him into the position, and he then in the box, what I mentioned before, he worked hard. Both goals, the first 2 goals were with his big toe, I think, and always being very aggressive in the box and having this feeling very similar to the goal he scored for France. And this is what he has. He's a striker. He has the feeling how to move in the box, and I think we prepared it really well. And also we said when we come in these situations, then just kick it in behind. And Danny Munoz did it twice very well. So that's why we could get the draw. And overall, I think everybody enjoyed the game today.
I think that's a fair comment. Just finally, how important was it that you got that point right at the end, considering the long unbeaten run came to an end at Everton very late on, that you showed that character from 2-0 down?
I never doubt about our characters, because we showed and proved this so many times. It's just, it would have hurt if you lose a game and you perform that well, But on the other side, we're always talking about our performances, and yes, now we didn't concede many goals, and in the last 2 games we conceded 5, but also we have to be, so we don't give the opposition more chances than at the beginning, but now we concede goals, and that's, you have periods where you're a little bit lucky. I remember here against Nottingham, they are hitting the post in the 92nd minute, and today, they scored almost from every situation, and this is what you have to accept. We know that we can defend it a little bit better in these situations, but it also shows the quality of Bournemouth, and the way they are playing forward with their runs into the box, a little bit similar than we did today. So that's why I think it was that open game, and so what I loved is just how we always kept our belief, and that we always, I think, everybody had the feeling that we can come back. And this is the best thing, that we have this trust from our fans, we have this confidence, we're getting this confidence from the stand, and that helps in this situation.